Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. Apologies that it's been so long since I've picked up my wizard, but life has been busy and I've been focusing on making other videos. But we are going to carry straight on and we're going to be jumping through rifts mostly for this session. I want to get us, what was it again? Gem of Ease, definitely. Bane of the Stricken. Well, basically, we're going to run through all the legendary gems, so we've got the ones that we need for our endgame equipment, and certainly for faster leveling with our monk on general Monday night gaming. Right, we have gained a little bit. There we go, pop. During our Monday night gaming sessions, but overall that's not that much compared to compared to where we are here. Alright, so I think probably just carrying on with level 12 greater rifts until we find the ones that we want or get better equipment.
Are you strong enough to survive?
Ah, to have disintegrate back. Such a good thing. Go pop them off, and we have plenty of shields, so I don't need to worry too much about the survivability. But as always, we have teleport to get out of trouble should we need it.
I don't have enough.
Oh yeah, and we're using part of Tal Rasher's set, aren't we? Well, in that case, I kind of need to vary what I'm doing all over the place. Pop, pop, pop. Now, Tal Rasher's is quite a fun set, but I don't know if I'd want to build around it specifically. Although there is a bunch of nice equipment that you can get. You can get some boots that increase the damage of the meteors that drop massively. I think it's 200% flat damage increase, and then if it hits fewer than 5 people, it increases even further. Some of the other major sets also do just pure meteor damage guaranteed on them. I think it's Veer's helmet has a plus 30% to meteor damage, so you can quite easily guarantee getting high numbers. It just always feels a little bit haphazard. I think that's the right way of putting it.
I am unstoppable.
Right.
I need arcane power.
Arcane power, fine. Alright, let's find some better mobs, because as much as we are ahead of time, we are not that much ahead of time. And these greater rifts do have a time limit on them. Here we go, these will do quite nicely. Ah, much better having a bit of a buffer. Just obliterate everything in my path. Channeling pylon? Yes, please. And we're back to being double time. Good. Get down in the middle of these guys. Once again, survivability is not an issue for us at the moment, so we can be a little bit risky, but we don't want to get too much in the habit of that. Although that being said, when we go full Archon stacks are going to be increasing our resistances and stuff, so we might be able to get rid of Galvanizing Ward, but we're not going to do that until we get much, much, much closer, as in actually have the set.
Not ready yet.
Ooh, cool. Another way up. Or potentially down, depending on where it kicks us out. Well, sideways by the looks of it.
I'm just warming up.
Some disintegrate on these. Teleport through, get in the middle of them, hit me, you get blasted with cold. What we want. A nice pack to deal with. Can we tank it? Yes, we can.
Your defenses are nothing.
Not this way. Back we go. Make sure that we keep our various buffs fully enabled. Fully refreshed, I should say. You know, with so many seasons of playing a mage in the background, there is just a natural apprehension to charging on in blindly. But we aren't quite tanky at the moment. I do like the fact that you can make basically a spell sword and go full melee right up in the middle of it all and still have that as a viable build. I mean, it's not, you're not going to get a 30% damage reduction that barbarians and monks get, but it is a way that you can play if you want. And I tell you, when we are exploding everywhere, that is something that we're going to be getting Paragon 49. It's going to go so much faster when we do get that Gem of Ease, but for the moment, we will just do what we can. Now, why can't you guys be health link? Hit me? Wall me? What? No!
An incredible feat.
Your defenses are nothing.
Dropping meteors left, right, and centre. I wonder if the stuff that increases meteor damage will increase the Firebird's meteor. Probably something that's worth looking up rather than testing. As much as I'm all for dying for science, we're trying not to go full Firebirds this time.
Still waiting.
And I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the way they changed the Firebird set as well. It was quite powerful, so it probably needed a bit of balancing, but I don't know. Making it so that you need to keep flipping between fire skills, it feels like it takes away from the utility of it. If they'd upped the potential damage output from it because of that, that would have been cool. You know, like, you're more powerful, but you've got to sacrifice some things. But it feels a bit like you're being forced to play in a particular way. Well, which I suppose you are with any of the sets, but I don't know. It feels a bit wrong. Still, there might be some people that really like it, so I'm not going to judge. I'm just going to probably not try it. Certainly not on camera this season. And if I do, then it'll be a proper review episode to say what my findings are of having actually tried it out. But that'll be after we've done everything else that we want to do with these. Certainly with Veer's set. Hell, I'd probably be more interested in running a Talrash's build than that. Ooh, speed. Let's see if we can't find the next pack here. Oh, this is a good set. Alright, now is this going to last long enough for us to actually zap him? A little bit, but not really. Sorry, we'll keep pumping all the meteors onto him. He'll go down quickly enough. Oh god. Yeah, our shield is good, but it is not, like, impervious. There we go, shield back. Veracity. Very not nice of you. Ooh, a unique spear and Zai's Stone of Vengeance. Well, that's not one of the ones that we wanted. It can be good for a wizard build, but we're going to be up close and exploding at things, so not really for us.
What do you need?
What should we pump instead? We could carry on trying to pump Boon of the Hoarder. Molten Wildebeest Skizzers is probably our next best bet. Oh god, we're really getting unlucky with this, aren't we? Okay, let's get back to town.
I become more powerful.
And we'll put this down with the others. We've still got a couple of Greater Rift Keystones, so we don't need to worry too much about that. Let's identify the Imperium. Is it the Imperium? Yeah, Imperium. And salvage stuff up. It doesn't actually do anything worthwhile for us, so that's just going to go. And rinse and repeat, straight back in for another rift.
Are you strong enough to
Pop,
survive?
pop, pop, gotta remember the buffs. Oh wow, look at that. Whoa, just burn through them all. Not a bad start, we'd like some blues though. Quietly put my phone onto silent. Not the right time to be disturbed while in a greater rift, even if we are a bit survivable. These... yeah, we need to make faster progress. Come on, hurry up and die.
Need more time.
Only just ahead of time. Oh, cool.
We'll rip these brutes
Jailer
to
health link
shreds.
mortar. Yeah, love health link ones. They go down so quickly when you line them up. Right in the middle of them, and Pasow.
Not ready yet.
Nothing down in this corner. Let's get back round. Maybe we'll have more luck on the rift floor number 2.
How does that feel?
Well, this is certainly going faster. And look at our rate speeding up.
Still waiting.
That was cool. It'd be nice to have a little indicator so you know when it's possible to drop another meteor. Then again, I could always just count the
I'm
seconds.
just warming up.
Also, I don't know whether the cooldown happens from when the meteor impacts or whether it's from when it triggers. Because if it's from when it impacts, it takes a second to land, so it's not really 1 every 8 seconds, it's really 1 every 9 seconds.
I don't have enough arcane more power. I am unstoppable.
Oh, more blues. Going down fast enough. Nice. Shield pollen, now we can be even more reckless than we've already been.
I am unstoppable.
Don't worry, the Templar will kill the last one. There we go. And onwards again.
I am so good. I astound myself.
Get those refreshed. I love lining them up like that. Some maps are very well suited to a disintegrate build. The sewers, that's always a good one. And obviously these tunnels are pretty awesome as well. Not just a little bit. Cool mac and cheese just standing there, not caring about the explosions. I mean, we probably wouldn't have cared that much about them, but Enjoy fire chains. Regardless of how powerful we are not gambling with fire chains.
I am so good, I astound myself.
Hellfire really helps you just mow through all the mobs.
You dare attack me?
Well, that's going pretty well. Nice. Another yellow.
I need arcane power.
Fine, we'll kill him with this. How are we doing? 81%. So close I can almost taste it. I really do need to try and use that Oculus ring more, but at the moment it's not massively slowing us down. Not standing in it, and when we do stand in it, it's kind of a convenience thing. I don't know what's going to happen when we start exploding at people. It might not be that useful a thing to have our temper.
Not ready yet.
Because as we're constantly going to be moving around, we're almost certainly never going to be standing directly in it. But there will be times when we're just passing through and I don't know.
So good, I astound myself.
It's tough to know what it's going to be like until we're actually there trying it. Right, that should be almost enough. We're doing it in the next area. Fight, 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 fight!
Still waiting.
And of course there's no one out here. Speed pylon though.
The Rift Guardian has found you.
Hey Tethris. Was it Tethris? Yeah. So nice of you to trigger yet another meteor. That went pretty damn quickly. Two-handed axe and a unique ring. And was that Bane of the Stricken? I think it was. Ooh. So we're going to start pumping that now. Because that is one of the ones that we do care about. And what ring is this? Halo Carini. That's new. At least I think it's new. Pretty certain I've never seen that before. Okay, so we could put this on and immediately start using Bane of the Stricken, which is not altogether a bad idea. And Scorn. And Scorn gives a hell of a lot of extra experience, but we're going to end up losing Chandottos if we switch to it. So I'm not going to do that. But we are going to do this. And that means we're going to need to change over from Ice Armor to Storm Armor. Ranged melee attackers are shocked. Yeah, so if they're attacking me from long range. Or reduce the arcane power cost of all skills. Let's try this. So, how long does this last for now? Quite a bit, but I don't know if that's really helping that much. So let's change it to reactive armor instead. And we're going to change electrocute then, because we need to get arcane orb. No, not arcane orb. Let's go for black hole. We go for the absolute 0 one. That's going to trigger the cold one still. Although we could go for spell steal and trigger the Yeah, so we've still got 3 different damage types for the 3 different...
I am returning to town.
For 3 of the 4 different Tower Ashes meteors to drop down. Slightly less survivability by changing over to storm armor, but slightly more offensive ability.
See me now.
I think that'll balance out quite well. So let's salvage up these things. Scorn, yeah, you're just gonna go. And drop the bits off. And then back once again. Pop, pop, pop. This does mean that we're going to be dropping meteors all over the place. And we get a nice little indicator when we've electrocuted someone at range. That's pretty cool, because that means we're almost certainly going to be taking less damage from stuff. Should be using that control.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Of course, not having an arcane power creator could be problematic, but we'll see how we go. We seem to be doing alright. He says, having a look at the progress on this particular one.
Need more time.
Yeah, Halo of Carini won't unfortunately work quite as well as the Halo of Arnie's, because that will increase massively and massively depending on the number of stun mobs near you.
Still waiting.
Whereas Carini is limited to just 50-ish%. Well, the one that we've got is at least. But it doesn't get better depending on the number of people that get electrocuted in a certain period of time.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, still not convinced, but
I am so good. I
might change over to an arcane generator rather than black hole. And I do always like black hole, but yeah, and it does increase our damage, and that is always a good thing.
Still waiting.
But the cooldown on it is so huge. Oh, nope, getting out of that. Well, we can survive one of them at least. Channeling pylon.
Not ready yet.
Always good for us to just keep pumping these spells out. Nope, they're leaping.
I am so good. I astound myself.
Oh god, and shielding. Why'd they have to have shielding? And frozen, of course. Because they weren't annoying enough already. Well, they died quickly enough. And the cooldown's 12 seconds, which is a bit much for the meteors, but the utility of Black Hole can't be overstated. Plus now it's bringing them in together before the meteor strikes, which is quite nice. I just need more cooldown reduction, that's what I need.
If only they could see me now.
Now, where's the next pack? There we go. That was alright. 6 of them coming in.
Your defenses are nothing.
I've got no control over where that lightning meteor ends up landing, though. Let's come around this side, stand actually in this ring, for what it's worth. Well, this chap is invincible. Invincible? Invulnerable? Invulnerable is probably a better word in that situation.
Your grave awaits. Still waiting.
Should be up there like 80? Yeah, nearly 80%. If we could just get a gem of these, I'd be really happy.
Need more time.
Well, actually, I'd be really happy if we get any of our endgame equipment as well. So,
I need
shouldn't be too greedy when we dream of what we want.
Are nothing.
Oh yeah, put pop bottles on. Yeah. That's why I keep popping that little skunk symbol.
You dare attack me?
Yeah, I reckon Black Hole, with those boots that increase the damage of Meteor, would be a very, very good setup for a build. But it's not the direction we're going to be going. If we do find them, I'll probably put them to one side so we can try it out just for a bit of a laugh. What would be quite nice would be seeing a cold-based mage set. Because there are a lot of cold skills, but there's nothing that focuses specifically around them. So something like the Firebird, but you know, like a Yeti cape or something like that. Alright, all the meteors on radio. And this is the point where we're going to really notice our lack of arcane power regen. But it's okay, because we've still got decent killing speed. And that went alright. Minai! Well, it's not a bad one.
I'm skilled at clarifying gems.
Potentially healing yourself for 3% of your maximum life every 3 seconds. That's 1% regen constantly. The only thing is, it's not the same as the Molten Wildebeest Gizzard, which is huge amount of shield that you end up getting. I'm going to keep pumping Bane of the Stricken. Cool. Let's head back to town and drop this stuff off.
Your skill.
Okay, so Minai can drop in here quite nicely. We could take that out and put Molten Wildebeest Gizzard in there already for a lot of extra health and survivability. Nah, we don't need it at the moment. We're not going to up the difficulty because our killing speed would suffer horrendously. At least not until we get a little bit more stuff. Right, do we have any more? No, we don't, so we're going to run one regular rift, I would say.
Embrace your power, and you will survive.
Guess we're going this way.
Still waiting.
Oh, and of course now Boon of the Hoarder is going to be triggering on everything, so we're going to refresh our gold.
No.
Just stand back from the explosions a tiny bit. And grab all of the death breaths as well. I forget, are we using parts of the save set? No, we're not. No, are we? But only the feet. So we're not getting extra deaths left from this, but that's not a problem in itself. Ooh, hello. Malevolent Tormentor. Where'd he vanish to? Oh, God. I hate this guy. Thankfully, dies quickly enough. Ooh, unique gloves. I will have them. Let's grab all those bits and have a look at what the... Ooh! Frostburn! Just after I was talking about cold-based skills. All cold skills getting a 50% chance to freeze enemies is pretty awesome. Just a shame that Reinhardt itself isn't, in my opinion, a viable build. Although, yeah, maybe you could try like an entire Blizzard setup with Reinhardt. Need to find out what the relative proc charts of each of the different cold skills are. Right, Conduit Pylon, let's do this quickly.
You dare attack me? Still waiting. I become more powerful.
Oh, unique amulet, yes please.
Not ready yet.
Oh, and I've still got more conduit. I need more mobs to teleport into the middle of... Unique ring!
Coming,
My god, we are getting lucky with the drops today. Yeah, this area is not good for a disintegrate build because of all the angles involved with everything.
I am unstoppable.
We are probably going to go back and get most of that gold that we dropped off, though. Nope, let's get out of that just a little bit. We're not worried about it, but without any arcane power, we also can't kill the things immediately around us, and that is bad. Right, you're next.
Not ready yet.
Come on, black hole, there we go.
How does that feel?
I felt a little bit intense. I could definitely do with some kind of arcane power cost reduction on that damn disintegrate beam. Okay, let's have a quick look at these. I've got a moment. Do I have a moment? No, I don't have a moment. They can wait. Everything gets caught like a baggy jumper in this area. I was fine with my barbarian charging around, but for some reason it doesn't work well as a mage. Like, you cast Black Hole and it ends up getting caught on a rock face rather than just going straight to the destination.
Need more time. If only they could see me now.
Maybe I should change over to Burst of Wrath or something. For extra resource gen. Oh, I see you guys.
Not ready yet. I don't have enough arcane power.
Not doing too badly on the rate. It's 73% already. Let's push on a little bit. Ooh, battlefields. Nice open area for a change. Let's get a whole pack together. Black hole, bomb.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Well, I think they had plenty of time as it fell from the sky. Black hole. It's like a little purple meteor crater left behind. I love it when that happens.
Still waiting. I am so good. I astound myself.
Very rude of them knocking me around like that. Oop. Yeah, we're not going to stand in the middle of all of those. That's at 86%. And we're getting a decent amount of gold as well from all this.
Need more time.
I think we're on somewhere like 23 million before. 25.
Your defenses are
We're
nothing.
getting ever so slightly more than we're spending on the greater rifts. Which is a good place to be, I'd say. I mean, obviously that's not going to last. And the more we can bump Boon of the Hoarder up, the better it's going to be and the richer we're going to be. But for this point in the game, totally fine.
If only they could
My
see me
sparkling,
now.
yeah, my sparkling is also triggering meteors. Awesome. Like, definitely wasn't doing any form of fire-based at the moment, so.
The Rift Guardian has found you.
Yep, Rift Guardian's found. Let's just make sure everyone's there. There we go. Now we can focus on this guy.
I need arcane power.
Yeah, not standing on that. Let's step away just for a second, get some more arcane power. How is my shield? I have tons of shield. Like all the shield I could ever want. 2 greater rift keystones, and I'm full of junk. Okay, what are we going to drop? Let's drop that. So we can grab that, and anything else? Yeah, I've got one more thing. Back to town. Mancarver has been defeated.
You
The light grows stronger within you.
Okay, right, let's find out what this damn ring is. Well, yeah. No. No. That's a no on both of those. They're both going to get salvaged up. Frostburn, that's going to go in the cube. Put it with the other bits that need to be done. Oh, I could switch over for Nemesis Bracers. Maybe. Anyway, I'm going to salvage all this stuff up. Let me just assign these points. And just tidy up my inventory and double check what all my skills and settings are. So thank you very much for watching. I'm going to be carrying on in just a moment with more. We're going to carry on running through the rifts, as I said, until we get at least a Gem of Ease. So join me again soon for more Diablo 3.